Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Amrita's Code World. Today in this video I am going to discuss about input and output operations in Python. Friends, Python input-output operations are done by standard input and output device. We provide the input through standard input device like keyboard. Then that input is processed by the processor like CPU, and then the output will be displayed on the standard output device like monitor. Friends, I have already discussed about IPO cycle, that is input process output cycle, on my third lecture. You can refer that video. I have provided the link in the I button of YouTube. In that video, I have discussed about the input process output cycle through sum of two integer numbers. Let us see, like when we assign the values x equal 10, y equal 30, and it will be processed by the processor, and it's written sum equal x plus y, and the output will be produced as 40. Now, how it is done in Python programming language using input and print function, I am going to discuss in detail. Please watch till the end. And yes, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, Amrita's Code World, please do subscribe. Hit for the notification by clicking on the bell icon. And yes, please do not forget to like my channel. In Python, input function allows a user to give input to a program from a keyboard. The input function always returns a value of string type. Now we'll see how. Say for example, we are entering the name in a name variable by using input function. So I'm just using input function, and then here it's written enter the name. Then the whatever message you want to display, that should be written in single quotes or double quotes as a string. Now see here, it's asking for the name. See for example, I enter the name as Anjali. Okay, so the input is taken and is stored in name. So if I would like to display the value, now see the value is being displayed in single quotes. Now, if I would like to enter age, so I'll just write input, enter the age. So now I enter 18. Now see, if I display age, it is displayed 18 in single quotes. That means the input function, whatever it is accepting from the keyboard, it's been displayed as string. So how to read numbers? String values cannot be used for numeric operations, and Python has two built-in functions, int and float, which is to be used with input function. Let us see how. Now, say for example, I write age equal input, enter the age. Now, by default, it will be taken as string. So if we print the value of age, it will display 15 in quotes. So now we can convert this into integer by using int function. And remember that we'll have to write these functions in lowercase, and the variable I have taken in uppercase. So now if you display the value of age, it is showing you without the quotes. And also we can do this using the single statement like this. For example, int, then again you use input function inside, and then you write enter the age. So now if you take the value, say for example 18, now if you print the value of age, say this is also numeric type, so you can see the data type of it, and we can see the class is integer. Now you can easily do the numeric operation with the variable age. So it is age equal age plus 1. So there is no error now. Now if you print the value of age, you can easily see that the value is coming 19. So there is no error because integer we have added with integer. Similarly, we can also convert a value into float type, like say for example I would like to enter the marks, so I'm using float function, and then I'm using input function, and I will write here enter the marks. So I will just enter the marks, say for example 75.5, and now if you display the value of marks, see it is displaying for you as 75.5. Now we can easily do the operation marks equals, say for example marks plus 5, and if you display the value of marks, we can get it 80.5. So now there is no error. Now friends, we'll see what could be the possible errors which can be generated out of input function. Say for example, if I am using age equal input, enter the age, and I do also convert it into integer this way, and then I enter values at 18.5, which is not an integer. So see here, Python will raise an error, and that error is called as value error, because we are supposed to enter your integer, but we have entered as float, because here the value is not of compatible type. Similarly, if I enter marks, I convert it into float, the input, I write enter the marks. Now I use it and I give some value, say for example 75.5, and by mistake I also attach here 0, but see again value error because it is taking it as string, so it's saying that it cannot convert to float. Why? Because it's a string, so it will generate a value error because it is not of compatible type. Now friends, we'll see how output can be generated through print function in Python. Print function in Python is used to print output on the screen, and also we can see that how multiple comma separated expressions can be used in print function. Let us see. So for example, if I write print hello world, it will print hello world for me. Then if I write some numeric value, so I don't need to enter into quotes, so I can easily enter it without quotes and it can print the value for me. And then if I want to print some value, say for example hello world, and then I want to use some other numeric values, say for example 7, then also I can get the values here. So all these type of possible combinations are there in print function. Now if we want to enter some values, comma separated values, say for example I can do like this, print, say for example your name, then another string I use is, say for example I write here as Anjali. So see here, 3 strings I have added, and here the different strings are added with comma separated values. So these kind of expression can also be written in Python. Similarly, another example I am giving you. Say for example, sum of 3 and 7 is. Say for example, I write some numeric expression here, and this is also displaying sum of 3 and 7 is 10. Now friends, we'll see that a print function without any value or expression prints a blank line. How? Say for example, I use here print and I do not write anything. So it is giving me a blank line. Now let's see some other features of print function. It automatically converts the items to string. How? Like this. Say for example, if I write print my channel. Say for example, I write Amrita's code world. Automatically this will be converted into string, and again if we write some numeric values also, say for example cube of say for example 3 is, I write 3 exponent cube, then also see here the entire thing is converted into string. Let us now see some other feature. It automatically inserts spaces between items. The default value of sep argument is space. So we have already seen here that wherever comma is there, separator, here we have got a space. Now if we want to use some separator, say for example, I write here cube of 3, then I want to use a separator is, say for example, I write 3 raised to the power 3, so 3 exponent 3, and I use some separator like this, say for example 3 dots. Now see the output, what's coming, cube of 3, then 3 dots is dot. So wherever I have used comma, there the separator is been replaced by 3 dots. The default separator is space. Let us see some other feature of print function. It appends a new line character at the end of the line unless we give some other argument. The new line character is /n. Let us see how. Say for example, in script mode I am showing you. Say for example, print welcome to my channel. Here I write comma and equal, say for example @. Now I write print, I write Amrita's code vault. So now I save this program. I save this program, say for example in.py, and I run this. Now see here, welcome to my channel @Amrita's code world is printed on the same line. If I remove this and equal @, so by default the end is /n, that is on the new line. So now if I run it, so save it and run it, now see the output is printed on 2 different lines. So friends, I hope by now it's very clear to you about the input and output operations in Python, how we can use input function and print function, what could be the possible errors, then how we can convert string into the numeric types like integer or float type, and also how we can use print function using shift and end. So that's all for today, friends. And I promise that I'll be coming up with more videos and will show you the live examples for each and every topic of Python programming language. And so what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe to my channel Amrita's Code World. Get for the notification by clicking on the bell icon. And yes, please do not forget to like my channel. Also, please do write comments in the comment box, which will motivate me for making more and more videos. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching.